Are you positive? But not with pregnancy test, not with COVID or not with flu, but positive with our mindset. Well, good evening, guys, and welcome back to another episode of To Yourself with me, Aileen. And tonight we'll talk about being positive, and that is through the laws of attraction. Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Dear Self with me, Aileen. And January 1st, 2023, Happy New Year, guys. And New Year, another 365 days to correct our mistakes from the previous year, or another chance to do the things we haven't done before. Well, do you feel like every year is like a cycle? Doing things and you didn't like the outcome, or worse, planning things and never getting it done? Well, this new year is a reminder that we could do it all over again, and there's another chance for us to do. But do you also do New Year's resolution, or do you do them yearly, or are you very religious in doing the New Year's resolution? And then we find ourselves frustrated at the end of the year because we haven't achieved even half of the plans that we have written down. I did try to write a New Year's resolution one year, and I don't even remember when was it. And all I remember was I was writing it down and the things that I want to change about myself and what to do and what I wanted to achieve the coming year. Well, halfway through the first week of that year, I barely remember what I've written down. So this year, as a 37-year-old single mother, I think I'm done with New Year's resolution, because I think it would only limit me from enjoying the life that we ended up being frustrated and forcing us to achieve something. So I was reading a book for a couple of days now, and I'll book reveal to you in the next few days whenever I finish it. And it's encouraging us to do live a life with the philosophy of the laws of attraction. So what I plan to do this year is to apply the laws of attraction, and that I will not rely on the list of what I wanted to do and what not, but I will challenge myself and I will change myself in a way of life or thinking that we will attract the same energy what we put out in the world or in the universe. But first, let me share with you guys what is the law of attraction. I think you've heard this one many times before, and I've heard this one as well, but this is the first time that I'm dwelling into very deeply. Like, I've read the book, and then I have done a few research what's the origin of the laws of attraction. And then it's a philosophical idea that the first articulator of this one would be, remember his name, that would be Francis Mulford. And the laws of attraction have been developed by authors over the years. And although there's no specific scientific basis of this, but it has been very effective to some people who practice the laws of attraction. I myself, I am an overthinker. Like, in the simplest things, I make it very complicated, and that's have been my mindset. Even like the smallest things, I would make it very exaggerated, and that's my mindset, that I end up sometimes being frustrated or being so pessimistic that it would ruin my day. And I've been, and then this book was helping me, and it's encouraging me to practice the laws of attraction. So when I research more about it, and let me share them with you. So there are 3 keys to the laws of attraction. The first one is like attracts like. So it's like when you give love, you also receive love. It's like Newton's third law of motion. In every action, there's an equal opposite reaction. So if you give love, somebody would, or you would also receive love. And my example would be, last year I was challenged many times about my emotions, and sometimes people give off negative energy towards me, and my tendency is that I would react right away, and I would react and I also be negative about it. I would be sad, I would be hurtful, I would try to say words that would hurt other people. And it happened one time that I was so frustrated, I wrote it in my Facebook page about my frustration and about how I feel that a certain person give off a negative energy towards me, and I'm also giving him so not to give away him the same energy that he or she have given me. So it just works that way. And I told myself, I think it's like that. I think it's more of reality, really, that whatever you give off, you also receive. It's like with my partner, with the father of my child, Brian, and sometimes whenever boyfriend and girlfriends quarrel, and they would say that whenever you have LQ, they would say that kung nasuko daw ang lalaki, dapat ang babae daw chill, and the other way around. But sometimes when Brian is like mad, I would also end up, like, if there's such a word, madder, angrier. If he's angry, I would end up become more angrier. So you feed off negative energy. I think that's where toxic relationship comes from, because you're both giving off negative energy. And if you get mad, also you would feel, or you would also receive the same. But if we all start to be sending positive vibes out there, like starting the day on a positive note, like believing in yourself that everything's gonna be okay from the time that you wake up, sending off good energy to the people that surrounds you. And they say happiness is contagious, and positivity as well is contagious. If we all end up being positive with ourselves and also being positive with other people that surrounds us, then we're also receiving positive energy. And that's what the first law of attraction is. Next one is nature abhors a vacuum. So it means that it would remove all the negatives in our life so that we can make space for more positive things in life. So it's like an absence of a particular object or a person or a thing. Sooner or later, it would be filled up with a different person, something, or a thing. So it's just the same as with, if we take out all the negative things in our lives, it would also be replaced with the things that we want to replace it with. It's like same as with our bags. When we declutter, when we take it out, there's more space for the things that are more important, like makeups, like our mobile phones, because sometimes we end up putting receipts, putting up papers that we're not actually using them, but sometimes the tendency is that we put them there and then we forget to declutter, and then we end up, our bag is full and we don't have space to put the important things. And the second law of attraction was trying to explain that whenever we take the negative things out, it would be replaced with the positive things. And it's like decluttering our lives. Have you heard of Marie Kondo? Sometimes when I'm frustrated, I would end up cleaning my closet or my room at the middle of the night. It's like more of my manifestation or more of my reaction to the things that I feel like cluttered that in my life. I feel that my life is so cluttered that I declutter the physical things in my life that like symbolizes that I'm also trying to declutter my life. And it's actually a theory from Aristotle of, let me say this one. I don't know if I'm saying this right. It's a horror vacui. That it's the same concept, that taking out all the negative things, or taking out spaces, or taking out objects or things or even person away from your life, so that it would be filled up with a new person, things, or what it is, that whatever you want. It's like also moving away from the toxic people, or moving away from toxicity. It's like whenever you take out toxic things in your life, it would be replaced with the positive things in our lives. And it's hard to admit. It's hard to admit that we're all drama queens. I think we try to dwell on the negative side, and we try to dwell on the drama. It's like there's a meme. Am I the drama? It's like sometimes we are the drama, that we thrive with negativity and toxicity. But sometimes if we just let go and realize that we're holding on to the knife and it's hurting us, the more that you have a stronger grip, it's also hurting ourselves. But whenever you let it go, although the wound is still there, but it won't hurt you anymore, and it will in time heal. So that's what I totally understand about the second concept of the laws of attraction. And the third one is, this is like the most eye-opening for me, because as I've said a while ago, I'm an overthinker. It's like I think already of what will happen in the future. I overreact. I tend to react about things that didn't happen yet. So when it comes to my relationship with Brian, to be honest, I think he's more the level-headed person. That's why probably we lasted more than 7 years. It's because I think already it's like, if he's not already, like, I feel like he's not texting me already, I feel like he's already cheating on me. But to be honest, I should be the one to understand the nature of his work, because we have the same job before. But I always end up like overthinking. I would end up starting like a quarrel or starting an argument. And good thing that he was so level-headed, or else we don't last. And the third one is, it says the present is always perfect. It's like living in the present, like be in the now, like at this very instance, at this very moment, on December 1st, 2023. It's like, what is your situation? What is your current reality? And it says that stop worrying about the future, that we end up messing our now. Not Lionel Messi, messing our now. It's like we try to plan out our future, that we end up messing, and we don't enjoy our now. And it's like, that's why now is a gift, because it's called present. So whenever we have like things that we didn't like about our lives now, that's the reality. We have to accept that that's the reality we are in. So we have the power to just perfect the present, because we don't have the hold, or we don't have the control of our future, but we have the power to make our now as perfect. I've read an example about like your current situation. Like, for example, if you don't want to go to work, it's like tapoy naman gud kaay mo bangon early in the morning. But if you have the mindset that if you want to wake up early in the morning with a positive mindset, that at the end it's just 13 hours, it's just like 8 hours, and I will get by, and do everything I can so that I'll be able to finish early. So it's like giving that kind of energy. Or if you, at the moment, if you feel like you're not happy with your current situation, but what can you do? But what can you do in the future if you don't fix the now? If you're not happy with your current relationship and then feel like in the future we will not last long. But what if at the moment we try our best to make that relationship work? What if we try things work out in the now? What can we fix living in the moment, living in the now? So it makes us more capable to enjoy our lives and attract positive vibes that would also attract all the good things in life, all the positive things in life. And to be honest, I'm also reading this one and I'm trying to practice. This is what I'm trying to practice on 2023, and I'm excited, you guys, that I'll come back to this podcast after a year if this law of attraction have really given us a positive vibes or make us more enjoy life, especially that 2023 have gone by so quickly that we didn't know actually if we have enjoyed it or not, or all we can think of is that 2022 is gone, it's just another 2023. And if you look back 2022, you ask yourself, we assess ourselves, if did we enjoy 2022 or it just came by so quickly that we didn't even have the chance to enjoy a year? Or did we end up wasting 365 days of positive vibes, happiness? Because happiness starts from within. It's like a positive vibes, and it's always a choice to be happy and waking up early in the morning and deciding for yourself that I want to attract the positive vibes that surrounds me or in the universe. And that would be my my mindset moving forward to 2023. And I'm encouraging everybody, you guys listening to my podcast, that we do it this year. It's like be more positive. It's like being more kinder, if there's such a word. Be more passionate. Be more intentional in being happy, in trying our best to be positive, so that we send off positive vibes in our universe, that we end up giving the positive vibes as well. And at the end of the day, hopefully we also receive the same, and we're able to attract all the good things in life, and sooner or later we'll be able to achieve or get the things that we really want to have. And it's just by starting a mindset of attracting the things you really wanted to. So at the start of the year, so we'll start our mindset with the laws of attraction, attract all the positive things, and hopefully as we attract the positive things, when we're more grateful, we'll be more picture would be more clearer as to what we want to do with our lives, rather than writing them down as resolution, but thinking that while we're writing the resolution, we've already have the back of our mind that I won't be able to achieve it, rather than us attracting the positive things in life, and we end up giving off and receiving the good things in life. And I think it won't kill us, or it won't kill us if we want, and like just be taking action to the things that we want to achieve in life. And that would be with a proper mindset. And they said that believe it and you're halfway there. And thank you so much, guys, again for listening, and hope to hear from you soon. And if you want to reach out to me, I'm in Facebook, that is Aileen Frances, and on Instagram I'm me_alienated. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much, and hope to see you soon on my next episode. Thank you and good night.